Hi guys, my name is Teminikon, aka the Teminikon, aka Mama Flower, aka nothing else. Restart it. Hi guys, my name is Teminikon, aka the Teminikon, aka Mama Flower, aka Omotonso. Any other Teminikon is a counterfeit. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Yay! And here we're going to be talking about the fashion, the lifestyle, food, travel, everything, everything yummy, yummy. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
In the year 2013, properly. But 2011, 2012, I would say I kind of like just dabbled in, taking pictures, just enjoying myself. And, the whole pretty girl thing. And then in 2013, I just went somewhere, like a shopping mall actually, in Ibadan back then. And then I met this guy, he's a photographer, and it was just like, I really like to photograph you. And I think it was that particular picture that he took me. That was my very first post on, I don't know whether it was Instagram, but there was a platform then. So that was my very first push towards, okay, proper modeling. Because he as a photographer, he was able to direct me and, show me the proper poses. It wasn't just the give all kind of poses. But yeah, he was able to show me like proper poses, and then those pictures came out really nice. I remember it was on a bike. I don't know if I can find those pictures. I don't even think I can find them. But yes, I wish I could find out. I'd love to attach them. But yeah, it's the image is stuck in my head. So those were my very first. That was my very first proper attempt at being a model. And then in the year 2000, I think 2015. Yeah. So in 2015, I met a friend then, and then he also advised her, you know what? I see potential in you. I actually see potential in you. Let's just have a mini round of applause for friends that actually push you to be better. Because this person is, I'm not going to mention his name, but is one of those people to me. And he pushed me and he was like, you know what? I think you should maybe try and join an agency and see where this career would lead you. And that was the foundation. And I joined Few that year, 2015. And the rest they say is history. History. I got my very first job in Ibadan then in 2014. I got paid 5,000 naira, and the client promised me two outfits, of which she only gave me one. She's still owing me another one. Whenever I remember, I'll be like, I have one clothes in Ibadan to collect. So yeah, that was my very first payment in my entire life, 5,000 naira in 2014 back then. And the transitioning was not easy. Ibadan to Lagos, it was even, I was in school. I mean, I was a full-time student and I was studying agriculture in University of Ibadan. If anybody knows University of Ibadan, everybody knows University of Ibadan for turmoil, pain, the struggle. The struggle. That's the president of struggle universities. So I was into nursing initially. My very first year, I was supposed to do nursing, but I somehow just figured that as a nurse, I wouldn't be able to push my modeling career. So safe to say, I dropped that. I didn't have any interest because people would be like, oh, maybe I dropped my dream career. Nursing was never my dream career. So I easily, the decision was extremely easy. I dropped nursing and I went for agriculture so that I could have something that is kind of flexible, because I literally was going from Ibadan to Lagos, and it was like I could go in the morning and then by evening I had to come back. I could have a test in the morning and I would miss my test. I missed so much. How I graduated with what I graduated with, which was actually a very good score points, by the way, I still do not know. I just want to say, I feel like I'm an intelligent person, extremely intelligent person. I mean, I used to be a geek, but somehow, somewhere along the line, I lost interest in books. I went straight into money. So yeah, joining Phil, back to the question. Joining Phil was would I say lucky for me, because I didn't even really need to try so hard. I got picked by Miss Bola then, and then took my Polaroids, and straight off I started getting requests from international agencies and all, which I couldn't accept, by the way, because I was a full-time student. So I lost a lot of opportunities that could have even skyrocketed me like pew 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 like that. But well, we're still here and we're doing absolutely great, thanks to good. When you start out as a model, you're not going to be getting jobs back to back. But if you're with the right agency, which I was with, I was getting enough jobs. Say 4 to 5 times a week. No, a month. 4 to 5 times a month. Yeah. Which is actually not bad at all. So yeah, it wasn't so bad in the beginning. It's when you're on your own that it might be a little bit tough. And I was on my own in 2015 to 2017. Then 2017, 2018, I was on my own. Then I joined Beth in 2019, 2020, 2021. So I think from 2021, 2020, basically, I've been on my own. So that's the way it just kept going. Now, the first being on my own was brutal. It was brutal. It was so brutal. Like, sometimes in 2 months, I won't hear, like, nobody will even say, hello, sis, what are you selling? it was that bad. So I won't advise any upcoming model or aspiring model to start out on their own. I mean, if you're lucky enough that you actually start out on your own and it's working for you, but I won't advise that you start out on your own. Now, don't fall prey to all these funny fake agencies. When you find a good agency, do your research, and before you say, oh, you want to pay any money or buy any form, do your research and confirm that they are legit. So we should not give them the extensive gist. Oh, by the way, I have a masterclass coming in October, guys. So there you get to learn all the tricks and all the tons of modeling, everything, all the starter pack that you need to be a proper model. How to pose, what to ask, what to do, what to wear, how to just build yourself, basically, how to become a brand as a model. So see you guys in October. I'll post the link definitely here on YouTube as well. So yeah, see you guys in October. See you in class in October. For me, I want to say I'm a natural. It's not everybody that gets to be a natural. And the thing is, being a natural, it's easier when you have the features. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying if you're big, you can't be a natural. You can be a natural still. But when you have the features, somehow when you just strike a pose, it works. Whatever you do, it works. If you twist your head, it works because you have the features, right? So then, with time, as you keep going, with the corrections from different mentors that you get to meet along the way, different shoots, different places that you find yourself as a model, you gather the information from there, and then you learn, you learn, you learn. And from there, you just suddenly find out that you've become the equity pata of modeling. And that's how I found myself. To be honest, I never had to take any courses. I never had to train. I just had really good mentors around me, people that I look up to. And it's good as a model to just have a mentor, someone you look to, and you can just, go to that person for reference ish. It could be international, it could be national, it could be, just make sure you have someone that kind of just guides you when you're off your path. That way it works. Speaking of what I am not a natural heart, which I've come here to say, my little secret. I didn't know how the cat worked. I was terrible. I was so terrible. Like, have you guys ever seen like a turkey work? I walk like a turkey, like modeling or influencing. Which side is modeling? Which side is influencing? Let's say this is influencing. Let's say this is modeling. This gun is going to shoot. So modeling. Modeling has to go. Because, I feel like I've paid my dues over there. You fool me? I paid my dues over there. So I got to eat some bag over the other side. I had to switch to Alicia. That's my British persona. Yeah, I'll pick influencing, to be honest. The bags are bigger. Modeling bags they are tough, very tough to get. You gotta work for the modeling bags. But with influencing, the bags are easier to cope because you just sit down in your house and you just chill, create content. Though some clients can be a little bit tough to work with, but trust me, it's never as hard as modeling, where you have to stand for hours, kneel for hours, bend for hours, twist for hours. I promise you guys, there's a lot of hours going on in modeling, and it's not easy profession. I don't know why people tend to think that it's not just go there and pose. Let's see. Okay, guys, Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, share, comment on this video. Mwah.